And now, will everyone please rise for the academic procession? Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and welcome Cal State LA student Gianna Halpin, who will sing the National Anthem, accompanied by the Cal State LA Brass Quintet.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag
Please be seated. Good morning, students, honored family members, and friends. I am Pamela Scott Johnson, the Dean of the College of Natural and Social Sciences. Welcome to the 2018 commencement ceremony. Yeah. Over the course of your academic career, our faculty, administration, and staff have focused their expertise on your success. They have become your mentors, and for many of you, your colleagues. At this time, I would like to acknowledge and thank the Chair of the Academic Senate, Veena Prabhu. Veena? Members of the faculty, emeriti faculty, staff, and the administration for assisting our students to excel and achieve their goals. Will these members of the university community please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated now. Please join me in welcoming the president of Cal State LA, William A. Covino.
Well, congratulations, class of 2018. How many of the undergraduates here today are the first in your family to be receiving a bachelor's degree? First in your family. And how many of our graduate students are the first in your family to be receiving a master's degree? That's terrific. Congratulations, everybody. Today is all about you. It's to give us a chance to celebrate you and all that you've achieved and all that is yet to come. This is a big chapter in the story of your life, because during your time here, we witnessed world-changing moments together. California became the world's 5th largest economy, expanding opportunities that await you as you graduate. Political changes on the national scene created new priorities and new challenges. And the voices of students determined to serve the public good became an even more impactful force for change. During your time here, science and technology gave us new power, new potential, new tools of exploration and discovery in the field of the natural sciences and elsewhere, and our day-to-day life became full of more possibilities for personal growth and for innovation and for professional advancement. You, class of 2018, you are the creators of tomorrow, and we're here to pay tribute to the future that you're going to build. During your time here, you each experienced a personal transformation, a transformation that is as profound as the events we lived through together. You're not the same person that you were when you first set foot on campus. You came here with a plan to learn more, to focus your major on a career path, perhaps to embark on a new path, and you will leave Cal State LA with knowledge and experiences that will propel you forward in your careers, in further research, toward great things. I hope that you'll always remember the faculty who taught and mentored you and helped you become the accomplished graduate you are today. the friends who encouraged you, and the community that embraced you. You shared important events in the life of the university community. Together, we celebrated the university's 70th anniversary. We launched new initiatives. We stood in the spotlight when a study in the New York Times ranked Cal State LA #1 in the United States for the upward mobility of our students. And that means certainly that the future is bright for all of you. Today, you become alumni of Cal State LA. You join the ranks of more than 245,000 alumni of this university and 3 million alumni of the California State University system. Our outstanding alumni include tennis legend Billie Jean King, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, Congresswoman Lucille Roybal Allard, astronaut Samuel T. Durant, the creator of the Bratz dolls, Isaac Larian. No free Bratz dolls today, I checked. We were gonna pile them up and have you grab them coming out, but it just didn't work out. Dr. Sumanta Pal, the director of the Kidney Cancer Program and Medical Oncology at City of Hope Hospital, the founders and owners of Gavinia Coffee, and the founders and owners of, wait for it, Porto's Bakery. I knew there were fans out there. So now all of these great people are your fellow alums. Our class of 2018 also includes 106 veterans who've served our nation with valor and then returned to earn a degree. I would like to ask all of the veterans in the room today, the veterans among our parents, family, and friends, the veterans in our graduating class, any of our veterans in the room to please stand and let us thank you. Thank you all very much. Students in the College of Natural and Social Sciences learn from our expert, distinguished faculty and participate in a renowned context. The college is the home to the first Chicano Studies Department in the U.S. That department celebrates its 50th anniversary this year. It's also home to the second Pan-African Studies Department in the nation, and that department will celebrate its 50th anniversary next year. And this college has earned acclaim for leading the nation in graduating students of color who go on to earn the PhD in STEM fields. This year, 34 students are headed to PhD programs. Once again, the National Science Foundation ranks us year after year as #1 for sending our students on to complete. We don't just start the PhD programs, we complete them, to complete PhD programs in STEM. So I'm very excited about that distinction and about the futures of everyone here who's headed in that direction. They are students like Benjamin Nitayo. Benjamin's research is guided by his determination to help end the suffering families experience when cancer ends the life of a loved one. Not long after Benjamin started at Cal State LA in 2014, his father was diagnosed with cancer. Benjamin would visit him at City of Hope Hospital during his treatment. Sadly, Benjamin's father passed away. But Benjamin refused to allow cancer to have the last word. He committed himself to cancer research with the goal of developing better vaccines and therapies for those with cancer. And 2 years later, Benjamin returned to City of Hope Hospital, this time as a research intern in the Department of Experimental Therapeutics through the Eugene and Ruth Roberts Summer Student Academy, a competitive program for students who are interested in biomedical research. During his time at Cal State LA, Benjamin worked in Professor Nathan Lanning's research lab, investigating the role mitochondria play in cancer biology. He received 2 prestigious research fellowships through the Minority Opportunities in Research, or MORE programs. And Benjamin has conducted research, presented his work, and mentored other young researchers here at Cal State LA. He's also served as the vice president for the Cal State LA Cancer Research and Awareness Society. Throughout his time as a student, Benjamin has also volunteered at local hospitals. And today, Benjamin graduates summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and a minor in microbiology, and has been accepted into a PhD program at UC Davis, where he was awarded the Floyd and Mary Schwall Fellowship in Medical Research to fund his studies. Benjamin, congratulations. Students like Cynthia Campos are helping us understand the past through their research. Cynthia's research has taken her to Michoacan, Mexico, where she has discovered caves and revealed their mysteries. As a student in the Mesoamerican Cave Archaeology Research Program, she's participated in international excavations. But Cynthia's work in Mexico carries special significance. Her family has lived in Michoacan for generations, and her research puts together the pieces of their past. She publishes her findings in English and in Spanish for the benefit of a wider audience, and for her achievements was named a 2017 Extraordinary Woman Caver by Extraordinary Women Leaders in Speleology, an organization that celebrates women who contribute to cave exploration and to education and conservation. Cynthia exemplifies student success. She was named a 2018 Outstanding Graduate Student by the College of Natural and Social Sciences and was one of 6 graduate students at Cal State LA to receive a 2017-18 Sally Casanova Pre-Doctoral Scholar Award. Today, Cynthia graduates with a Master of Arts in Anthropology with an emphasis on Mesoamerican cave archaeology, and this fall, she will begin a PhD program at Binghamton University in New York, where she received a Clifford D. Clark Diversity Fellowship for graduate students. Terrific. Congratulations, Cynthia. So along with these graduates, you all are headed to communities that you will energize and empower with all that you've learned, with the Cal State LA values that you carry, with your experiences as a part of this rich intellectual community. That's why today's commencement is such a monumental day for communities across Los Angeles and for wherever you call home. When you walk across the stage this morning, you're not just walking for yourself, you're walking for the places that you love. And in that connection, the place that we love, Greater Los Angeles, has given us the name for our largest fundraising campaign in the university's history. We call it We Are LA, the campaign for Cal State LA. We chose that name because the graduates of Cal State LA represent the best of Los Angeles. Because of the dedication and knowledge that you're carrying with you, wherever you're headed, wherever you will live and work, the people in those places can look forward to an even better future because of you. So you're walking today for the places you love, but you're also walking for the people you love. You didn't accomplish this important goal alone. The people you love inspired and motivated you and helped you out when the going got tough. So why don't we ask the mothers and fathers of our graduates to please stand and let us thank you. Now you remain standing, and we want to add the grandmothers and grandfathers, the aunts and uncles, the sisters and brothers, the nieces and nephews, the spouses, partners, and significant others, the children, and all of the friends of the class of 2018. All right, thank you all so very much for making this day possible. They love you too. So graduates, in the story of your life, today is indeed an unforgettable chapter. Today you stand on the peak of a great mountain, looking at the world and your future, and it's a mountain that you climbed yourself. You see other mountains around you. Many of them are higher than the one you're viewing from, and they represent the goals and challenges before you. Don't be daunted by the heights of those other mountains. Don't be daunted by the heights of your dreams and challenges. During your time here, you've learned to reach the top. Always remember, you are a golden eagle, and you will soar. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Covino. Among the students earning baccalaureate degrees are those who will graduate with academic honors. Dr. Nancy McQueen, Associate Dean of the College of Natural and Social Sciences, will acknowledge these students. Dr. McQueen.
Good morning, everyone. The university grants the baccalaureate degree with Latin designations summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude to students who maintain an outstanding academic record while earning their degrees. These students wear gold braids draped on their black gowns to mark their outstanding academic accomplishments. Will the candidates for graduation with honors please rise and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the Chief Academic Officer of the university, Dr. Lynn Mahoney, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Mahoney.
President Covino, I present to you the candidates for degrees in the College of Natural and Social Sciences. They have met all of the requirements for their respective degrees and are recommended by the university faculty who taught them.
The recipients of the Masters of Art and the Masters of Science from the College of Natural and Social Sciences will now be hooded on stage.
Master of Arts, Anthropology.
David Jean Sosa, Jr.
Michael Thomas Evans.
Lauren May Mirasol.
Jessica Morales.
Claudia Camacho Trejo.
Marilyn Bueno.
Justine Epperson.
Sierra Ashton Plush.
Alexis Yang.
Crystal Regina Mejia.
Griselda Espinosa Gaspar.
Cynthia Marlene Campos.
Vanessa Ruiz.
Ashley Michelle Asensio.
Linnell Marie Garcia.
Master of Arts, Geography.
Victoria May Smith.
Claudia Espinosa Villegas.
Callie Nola Neal.
Barry Scott Martinez.
Brittany Mock Lamb.
Beatriz Aguilar Molina.
Master of Science, Biology.
Roger Ray Burton.
Jasmine Jessica Hurtado.
Rogelio Jr. Núñez Flores.
Priscilla Figueroa.
Egbighamwen Oritzek Bagbami Bohidren Afegboa.
Janine Ruiz.
Isabel Rivera.
Jinyi Jenna Shu.
Eduardo Godínez.
Alexandra Nicole Garcia.
Ricardo Alberto Ramírez II.
Gigi Marie Beas.
Jamaica Shantae Jefferson.
Marlene Macias.
Gregory Melbourne Herrera Rios.
Diana Arriaga.
Moxka Harshakumar Desai.
Athena May Mepa Madrid.
Katie Duen Trong.
Master of Science, Chemistry.
Laura Yolitzin Gallegos Lopez.
Nare Givandian.
Grenelyn Cassell Ilacas.
Kevin Murphy Reyes Parducho.
Aaron Judd Perez Mendiola.
Kayla Love.
Alexandra Danielle Saxberg.
Zoe Estrada Tobar.
Allah Sanad Abdallah.
Zainab Ali.
Oscar Manuel Muñoz.
Master of Science, Environmental Science.
Ángela Melanie Ascarza Acuña.
Jay Vargas.
Carla Patricia Román.
Kathleen Franco Osagi.
Robin Celestina Shaler.
Connor Charles Johnson.
Master of Science, Geological Sciences.
David Yusevich.
Master of Science, Mathematics.
Amadeo Cesar Candido.
Neha Taneja.
Jenching Ni.
Colin Christian Bloomfield.
Mirzak Tubal.
Apolinar Wipio Hernandez.
Joseph Youngjung Yoon.
David Alexander Castillo.
Lixandra Flores Rivera.
Master of Science, Physics.
Xavier Talbot Tebow.
Ariana Valdez.
Morgan Brianna Shaner.
Ronald Melendrez.
Congratulations. The candidates for the baccalaureate degrees will now be presented on stage.
Bachelor of Arts, Anthropology.
Damare Trayshawn Thomas.
April Mancilla.
Lema Samat.
Ana Elizabeth Lara Hernandez.
Andrew Ignacio Bermudez.
Carla Glasgow.
Taryn Potenza.
Mónica Beatriz López.
Reina Guadalupe Delgado.
Elise Dang.
Brian Alexander Waldo.
Arturo Guzman Jr.
Katarina Emerson.
Cristina Camille Iglesias.
Valerie Zamora.
Vincent Michael Brasha.
Natalie Ramirez.
Larissa Dominique Acosta.
Roberta Vanessa Ibarra.
Dominic Calderon.
Bachelor of Arts Geography.
Carlos Fuerte Gaspar.
Leslie Gonzalez.
Angel.
Alexander Christic.
Natalie Salazar.
Francisco Tamayo III.
Victor Martinez.
Camellia Chi Sun.
Bachelor of Arts, Mathematics.
Nan Nguyen.
Elizabeth Cabrera Garcia.
Avadis Krikor Garabedian.
Ignacio de Luna Jr.
Joseph Eric Flores.
Jen Juan An.
Coral Carreon.
Stephanie Scarlett Sanchez.
Bachelor of Science Mathematics.
Cynthia Melissa Ramirez.
Guillermo Omar Rodriguez.
Brenda Tenorio.
Manuel Alfonso Davila Rodriguez.
Jonathan Sahagún.
Vanessa Vasquez.
Dalia Morales.
Bernardo Elias Toscano.
Michael Angelo Alvarez.
Tania Stephanie Gutierrez.
Angel Remigio Alpuche.
Elizabeth Dominguez.
Marta Alicia Miguel Matias.
Bachelor of Science Physics.
Jessica Romero.
Tracy Ting Ing.
Lucas Velázquez Jr.
Samavarti Gallardo.
Bachelor of Science, Natural Science.
Carlos Rene Morales Jr.
Lawrence Savina Ovalle.
Roberto Melendez.
Tiffany Ling Wong.
Bachelor of Science Microbiology.
Cindy Renee Landeta.
Jonathan J. Viagran.
Alicia Marie Wise.
Lloyd Griner.
Cynthia Roberta Gonzalez.
Genesis Hueso.
Carol J. Yoon.
Victor Alfonso Chavez.
Shadi Safa Abdu.
Miranda Kayla Jackson.
Leticia M. Galvez.
Ignacio Gonzalez.
Teresa Ellen Nersessian.
Natasha Nicole Witzel.
Santiago Carrillo Jr.
Joanna Gutierrez.
Brent Allen Bedell.
Carlos Cortez.
Alberta Michelle Roacho.
Mina Park.
Tiffany Canessa Ibarra.
Mabel Carol Bush.
Neil Bernard Poole II.
Andrew Xiaolian Ong.
Marissa Baltazar.
Ivana Soledad Olguin Okada.
Stephanie Ordóñez.
Anthony Hernandez.
Rachel Noel Lucero.
Jasmine Cordero.
Lisbeth Sánchez Olivera.
Alan Gramio.
Marilyn Morgan.
Jocelyn Rosita Rios.
Jacqueline Irene Ortiz.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Ruby Selene Salgado.
Bachelor of Science, Geology.
Elisa Barrios.
Guadalupe Michelle Franco.
Siria Saavedra.
Sonoka Dan Takagi.
Kevin Joseph Lopez.
Kimberly Judith Ochoa.
Bedig Vahe Charkutian.
Enrique Gante Pineda.
Bachelor of Science, Chemistry.
Marco Antonio Lopez.
Kelsey Amezquita.
Sutawit Udomnalwit Hayakul.
Wilson H. Lee.
Frankie Bernal.
Philip Farias.
Joshua James Lugo.
Carlos Sai.
Alexis Arevalo.
Christopher Juan Lopez.
Ezekiel Mendoza Punsalan.
Zachary Patrick Sursel.
Dao Fan.
Jocelyn Alina Ortiz.
Dun Tai.
Jenny Huang Lin Linam.
Joshua David Sosa.
Jose Luis Lopez.
Karen Marie Cruz.
Sergio Iglesias Jimenez.
Derek Bangle.
Ala Albokai.
Danny Rios.
Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry.
Dustin Bitter.
Yesenia Peraza.
Omar Douglas Hoya.
Philip Castillo.
Francisco Vasquez Angiano.
Ankit Yayanti Patel.
Sheena Marie Baltazar Payet.
Eduardo Flores.
Diana Liu.
Paula Zurita Vanegas.
Yasmin Joanna Solano Rodriguez.
Olaya Glory Aina.
Maxim Jamadzi.
Cristaline Estores Aklan.
Jonathan Aldana Mendoza.
Mitoni Kang.
Lucine Simonian.
Brett David Cohen.
Natalie Majarian.
Darlene Aguilar.
Natalia DeFries.
Joshua Velanza.
Ella Campbell Baxter.
Tristan Richard Jailar.
Jana May de la Cuesta.
Victor Moises Flores Jr.
Daniela Rejas Ojeda.
Heather Renee Borgerding.
Michael Anthony Castillo.
Victor Manuel Varela Jr.
Eva Yadira Gutierrez.
Catherine M. Parga.
Elizabeth Adriana Rojas.
Jonathan Ha.
Tammy Lamb.
Tina Nelly Chalikian.
Ranush Murakanian.
Alexandra Hernandez Nava.
Timothy Bennett.
Natalie Rodriguez.
Nelson Danilo Salazar Aviles.
Christ Ron Trilared.
Yash Dara.
Jessica Herrera.
Mauricio Moreno.
Cesar Daniel Rubio.
Benjamin Douglas Kirkland.
Ariana González Rebollar.
Michelle Gaines.
Bachelor of Science, Biology.
Hagop Stepanian.
Vartan Dagstanian.
Harutun Totsikian.
Karen Eva Berberian.
Armand Manukian.
Tatiana Alarid.
Flor Farias Solis.
Chelsea Jacqueline Biddle.
Michael Stephen Maglancle Jr.
Patrick Milik Terminas.
Shayna Marie Gherkin.
Jacqueline Lisette Lopez.
Crystal Villarreal.
Estivali Carrillo.
Hilary Danielle Ramos.
Juana Patricia Carvajal.
Eduardo Garcia.
Yesenia de la Torre.
Andrea Roman.
Felicia Sarah Lee.
Elisa Ortiz.
Natalia Anaís Bracamontes.
Christopher Alfaro.
Ian Duncan Tyndall.
Desiree Jackson.
Rosemary Larissa Donis.
Melinda Grace Buño.
Kevin Liao.
Rafael Enriquez.
Bryant Liu.
Amanda Catherine Villatoro.
Jessica Lopez.
Helen Maritza Garcia.
Jonathan Gonzalo Delgado.
Daniel Stephen Marbach.
Sayed Kayvan Fazeli.
J. Harsh Barot.
Eric Von Caps Reese.
Adriana Raquel Contreras.
Sarah Janae Patrice Brown.
Hazel Manriquez.
Antoinette Nicole Noriega.
Ariel Nicole Mayo.
Asia Chantel Blakely.
Venecia Swan Mitchell.
Tiffany Megan Ten.
Catherine Alvarez Paredes.
Maneli Tatavosians.
Stephanie Leonor Olarve.
Lucine Lucy Johnny Beckian.
Jack Barrera.
Emily Nadine Santana.
Laura Martinez Salazar.
Hector Lopez.
Yasamin Baba Ali. Minnie Wong.
Varen Umbamrung.
Sangaville Hui Nguyen.
Gio Gallego.
Courtney Beth Moore.
Joanne Tan.
Benson Ryan Truong.
Dinos Garen Malvaganam.
Arash Shalviri.
Jacqueline Muhibian.
Daphne Carcamo,
Mayra Valdez,
Alana Guy,
Tina Tran,
Beatriz Azucena Aguirre,
Sasha Taba Tiamken,
Michelle Cerezo,
Ana Yedith Santos Garcia,
Bianca Isabel Ortiz,
Elizabeth Legholsey,
Meline Avanesian,
Benjamin H. Tran,
Stephen Liu,
Nancy Ivar Chu,
Mitzi Faith Gabriel,
Michelle Sosa,
Jose P. Pardita,
Johnny Chow,
Christine Nguyen,
Brian Tanner Wu,
Michael Truong,
Emily Yang,
Edwin Loarca,
José David Muñoz Maravilla,
Benjamin Michael Shep,
Benjamin Natayo,
Laila Bararaco,
Niku Afsane Nurmohamadi,
Jasmine Marroquin,
Jesús Rodríguez Morales,
Jocelyn Waleska Gonzalez Garcia,
Jennifer Carolina Garcia Way,
Joscani Perez,
Josephine Wong,
Kaylin Nicole Hernandez,
Tess Goldman,
Henry Hector Martias,
Adeze Okiyi,
Karina Cruz,
Araceli Jimenez,
Carly Lopez,
María Luisa Meléndez,
Jessica Alejandra Rodriguez Gama,
Amal Abulif,
Wilfredo Bustamante,
Michael Anthony León,
Diana Aguirre,
Adil Batki,
Samson Elvis Kwong,
Iván Herrera Garcia,
Andrew Wong,
Mayra Raquel Chicas,
Spencer Champaco Quash,
Ani Hambartumian,
Jose David Rubalcaba,
Andrew Felipe Guzman,
Ashley Suzette Umana Peña,
Floribet Alvarez,
Evangelista Chidiogo Nzenduka,
Elizabeth Gabrielle Ebo,
Congratulations. Now, will the candidates for the master's degree please rise for the conferral of degrees?
Okay, it's me.
All right. By the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree for which you qualify with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations. And now you can please be seated, and all of the candidates for baccalaureate degrees who are able, please rise. All right, here we go. By the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degree for which you qualify with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Now you can move your tassel from the right to the left. All right, we'll have the whole class stand now. Congratulations, class of 2018. I did it all. It's up to you now. Take it home.
I would now like to thank all of the university staff, faculty, students, and volunteers involved in organizing the 2018 commencement ceremony and acknowledge the members of the Honors Convocation and Commencement Advisory Committee. At this time, the university hymn will be performed by Cal State LA student Gianna Halpin, who will be accompanied by the Cal State LA Brass Quintet. The lyrics can be found inside your program.
All hail to thee, our alma mater dear.